Hey guys, it's JohnyTechReview. Today I have a review for you of Yi action camera. So this is not the Xiaomi Yi camera, but rather from a company called Yi. It's an action camera and it comes in this little small, non-discrete box like this. So inside you get a few items. First of all, you get the camera itself, and then you get a micro USB charging cable, and then a user menu. That's basically about it, but I believe I've been using it for about 2 months now, so I'm not sure what else comes with it. But yeah, inside the user menu you have some instructions on how to set it up, and pretty much this unit here rely on an app that control it and give you a lot of access to some of the functionality in there. But here's all the instructions as you can see right here. So here is the unit. On the front you have a power button and also the switch between the video and camera mode. Up top you have the shutter button right here. You have some microphone setup up here. On the side here you have the Wi-Fi button, and in the back here you have a pretty non-discrete back. In the back here you can get quick access to this little battery. So here's the battery inside, and this battery is actually pretty good. Take about an hour and a half or so to charge it, and in practice it runs for about 2 hours or so while recording. So it's a pretty good camera, especially if you're just using it without the app and without Wi-Fi. If you're using a Wi-Fi, that time is reduced a little bit in about an hour or so. Here you also have a little LED light to indicate recording status, etc. And here is a little flap. This flap is kind of interesting. Little thing here, just take it out like this, and when it come out, it just completely come out. So it's pretty easy to release this, but when you put it in, it actually lock in place pretty well. But underneath here you have a micro HDMI out, a USB port here for charging the battery, and then here is the memory card slot. It's a micro SD card that support up to 64 gig, which is what I have in here right now. I have a Kingston 64 gigs, and it's been working pretty well for me. So hold out the power button here, and it will come on just like that. So it's on right now in picture mode. We'll go ahead and click this. Take the picture, you hear the click real fast. You can switch to video mode by clicking it again. And now it's flashing, as you can see, and it's recording. So really you have no control to change any of the format, the setting, the quality, none of that stuff. You definitely need that app for that. So while the camera is on here, you can just switch on the Wi-Fi by clicking here. So the Wi-Fi light is on now, and we just have to wait for about 30 seconds or so, and then it will appear on your phone here, and then you can just connect to that Wi-Fi signal. The default password is actually in the user menu, so if you need to know that, you can click on it, but I already connected before. So after that, you just need to launch this Yi action camera app, and then we just have to click on this. They ask you to log in. I'm just not going to do that. Don't care for the social network. They have a built-in social network that you can see here, kind of like Instagram. But anyway, you can view to that. But here you can click on the little eye, and then it takes you straight to the camera. So as you can see here, the camera actually have about half a second delay or so. So your phone is directly connected to the unit here. So compared to a lot of other action sport camera, you can expect this lag to be pretty standard. So yeah, about half a second or so, kind of give you an idea. But the app is very simple, and this app is actually the heart of this unit. Up here, of course, you have the battery amount. You can have here the various different grid mode. You can see right now. If you want to do that, you turn it off. Right now I'm in the photo mode, and we're gonna go ahead. We can do photo by just pressing this button here. That will take a picture, just like that. And then we can also go to time-lapse mode if we want to. Go to time-lapse mode, and in time-lapse mode you can pick the timestamp that you want the interval for the time-lapse pictures. And then you can also have a timer here. We can pick the different timer. Pretty simple. Burst mode, you can click how many frames you want per second. There you go. Yeah, pretty simple interface. You can click on the setting button here. This takes you to the picture setting. You can see here resolution. You can pick various different resolution from 5 megapixel all the way to 16 megapixel. And then here metering mode, you can do center, spot, or average. I usually leave on average. Here you can have some of the other options, and timestamp you can turn it on and off. You can also go to device setting and see the device name, what kind of SD card it has here. For example, how big the SD card is. This is pretty much clean, the 64 gigs now. You can fix adjustment for length. You can also turn the Wi-Fi on all the time. Video rotation, buzzer volume, video standard, Wi-Fi, LED light, loop recording, camera time, all your stuff here, automatic turn off, camera log, a bunch of other stuff here. Pretty cool. Here in the main menu, we can go to video mode by clicking on the video, and that switches us to video. And video, you have just about 2 options here, video and time-lapse. In time-lapse here, you can click on the interval here to set the interval that you want. Click on the video mode here and go to setting again. You will get all the different settings for video. So you have up to 2K at 30 frames per second, 1080p at 60, at 30, and then you can go all the way down to 480p. So you do have a decent amount of option. So no 4K here, only 2K. That can give you an idea. The last thing I want to show you is just the preview for the pictures and video that you took. So click on this little icon next to it here. It will load this up. And as you can see here, it will show the various different video and picture footage that I took before. You can click on the picture here, and you can see here you can hit edit and share. What's cool about this app is that when you hit edit and share, you get this crazy Instagram filter and all kind of cool setting. It's pretty neat, a lot of features. But if you go back here, you can click on one of these HD video, for example at 2K, and if you try to play it, it will tell you that it cannot stream HD video, which is kind of disappointing. But if you do a 1080p footage here, for example, this will work perfectly fine. So yeah, it will let you do 1080p but not at 2K, so I don't know why it's such a big deal. I think the bandwidth should be able to handle it. They could at least, make a thumbnail or something like that, but all you get now is just a picture thumbnail. You can also download and save these picture and video and to your phone, and you can upload those to social networks pretty fast and easy. So that's pretty nice. I like the quick, easy access to view all your pictures and stuff here, because that does not have a screen. As far as the quality it produces, this camera produces a pretty nice pictures quality when lighting is correct. In a dark condition, you will get a little bit of grainy and noise, and the same can be said with the video. With the video, I usually set at 2K to shoot, and in the day outside it's very nice, and the footage is pretty good. The color is kind of neutral, it's not overly saturated or anything like that. And if you're shooting this indoor with a dimmer condition, you will notice a little bit of noise, but overall the picture quality is actually pretty decent, which is good. Biggest problem for me with this unit is actually the kit. The kit only comes with a camera and a charging cable and user manual. You do not get any mounting, none of that stuff, and it all is in the little box here. So you have to buy all the mounting accessory and everything separately. They have a skeleton mount that kind of go into this little camera thread here, and which is good. You can that tripod and stuff to it, but there is no waterproof housing that comes standard. So that means you can call it an action sport, but if you want to get a little bit of water on it, it's going to be some issues. It can take a little bit of water, but not too much. So you need a foolproof underwater housing, which is not come with a unit, and you have to buy all of those separately. I was able to use the tripod mount and put all the standard GoPro SJ4500 camera stuff on it, and it works pretty well. But definitely it does not come with the water housing, so you have to get a different extra accessory package for that. But overall, the camera produced pretty nice pictures. The audio was pretty good, and I like the fact that the app is very well done and it's pretty simple, and pretty much that's about it. You have no screen in this unit compared to a lot of the other action sport cameras, so everything you have to do, all your shot you have to frame has to be done in the phone, and you kind of have to get used to doing that. Of course you can shoot without a phone, but you have to get used to kind of know where the frame is. At least the lens is wide enough so that you're getting a pretty good frame if you just place it in front of you. So guys, that's pretty much conclude my quick review. I hope it helped you in your purchase decision. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comment below, and as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.